For joining us now, Diamond News Desk in detail. A 22-year-old traditional healer's attempt to show his followers a resurrection stunt has ended in tragedy as he has died after being buried alive. Eastern Province Police Commissioner Geza Lungu has confirmed the bizarre incident which happened on Sunday in Eastern Province. He said the traditional healer, who was a member of the Zion Church, informed the pastor and two other church members to bury him alive as he would resurrect, as he had done that on several occasions. Mr. Lungu says at the time of the incident, the now deceased was conducting healing sessions and administering traditional medicine at the church, which he instructed his fellow congregants to dig a grave and bury him so that he can show them that he possessed spiritual powers which enable him resurrect.
A 22-year-old traditional healer of Chief Maguya in Chipata, Eastern Province, has died after he was allegedly buried alive by a pastor and two members of Zion Church. Eastern Province Police Commissioner Geza Lungu has identified the now deceased traditional healer as James Sakala. He says the traditional healer, who was also a member of Zion Church, informed the three people that buried him that he would resurrect, as he had done that on several occasions. Mr. Lungu has told Diamond News in an interview that Mr. Sakala died on Sunday, 21st March 2021, around 14:30 hours at Kampoko village in Chief Mwangala in Chadiza district.
A 22-year-old traditional healer of Chipata has died after being buried alive by the pastor of Zion Church and the other two church members in Chadiza. James Sakala of Umpeta village, Chief Maguya of Chipata district, died on Sunday, 21st March 2021, around 14:30 hours at Kampoto village in Chief Mwangala in Chadiza district. The late James Sakala died after he dug a shallow grave using a hoe and instructed members of Zion Church to bury him to prove that he had the power to resurrect from the dead. The late traditional healer had traveled to Chadiza at the invitation of Zion Church to heal a named patient at the church.
Mr. Lungu says after the deceased had been buried alive, the church members started singing, hoping he would resurrect, but to no avail.
After the deceased had been buried alive, the church members started singing, hoping the deceased would resurrect, but to no avail. After waiting for some time, the church members exhumed the body and found that he had suffocated. Police in Chadiza have launched a manhunt for the three suspects who buried the deceased alive. Once apprehended, the three will be charged for the offense of murder, contrary to Section 200 of the Penal Code of the Laws of Zambia.
Mr. Lungu has cautioned members of the public to desist from engaging in unlawful acts which endangers the life of fellow church members in the name of religion. Samuel Khwawe, Diamond News, Chipata, Eastern Province.
Unknown people have exhumed 5 bodies at Mihembe graveyard in Kalumbila district. Northwestern Province Police Commissioner Joel Njase has told Diamond News that about 5 graves have been tampered with.